Sayaka, wait a second. I'll import the persona data to your Morph Watch. Introducing Kung Fu Master. Kung Fu Master packs a powerful barrage of combo attacks. Brush up on your Kung Fu combos in the training zone. Go to the training zone.
The Wild West Kid was known for long-range attacks, and the Kung Fu Master is more known for close-up or close-range attacks, and especially on Teleborgs, which is kind of an ingenious way of how you actually attack with this transformation, as you use the right analog stick to attack as well, and move in different directions, which I do actually like! In this game, seriously. Easily one of my favourite things about this transformation. Of course, that also means you have to capture monkeys at certain points as well. And there are certain buttons you can actually press with this form, which, I don't know, does make it a bit gimmicky in that case. You can also seemingly, I don't know if this is the equivalent of Kaioken, but you can start a fiery attack. Okay, maybe less so Kaioken, as it doesn't really exert any pressure on the user's body, unlike in Dragon Balls. Yeah. Anyway, that being said, let's go on to our seemingly martial arts sort of kung fu movie sort of stage. Yeah, apparently we are pulling a Bruce Lee or a Jackie Chan here. So that being said, yeah, firstly we start out in the mountains, which honestly reminds me of, dare I even say, the 2010s Karate Kid. Yes, I am referencing the one with Jaden Smith, even though I did not like him in that movie. I did, however, like Jackie Chan play Mr. Han. Even more so than Mr. Miyagi, and that's saying quite a bit, because, I mean, the original Karate Kid is probably one of the most classic 80s films. Anyway, that being said, let's go through here and get through to the other side and everything. I might well want to use that. Fine. And then make our way through to the Teleborgs, of course, which they will be dropping a load of things there. Let's go over, and we can also see one of those Kung Fu switches there, so we'll have to transform anyway, so yeah. I also bought some more Morph stock, so that will make my handling of my transformations a bit easier. What do you know, it's look, hey, what? Okay, I don't know what you're doing with that. Okay, pressing the button will just remove the platforms, which I don't want to do, mind. Just be careful where you jump, because, of course, unlike with the Mystical Ninja, or whatever it is, Miracle Ninja, sorry, not Mystical Ninja, now I'm thinking of, dare I even say, the Gambari Goemon franchise, which, to be honest, should get a re-release on the Nintendo Switch, seriously. If you can do that with Sparkster, why aren't the Gambari Goemon games getting a re-release on the Nintendo Switch as well? Seriously, that was a missed opportunity there from Konami. Anyway, back to, dare I say, up in the mountains and whatnot. I actually like this better than the Enter the Monkey stage in Ape Escape 2, because it does actually use more than just the monkeys training in the mountains. As we'll see, this level is quite expansive, as we'll get into it. Hitting this switch will extend the platform there. I don't know where those two monkeys went. I think they're talking to one another on the thing there. And stupid me for not switching to the propeller there, which I should have done, really. But never mind. Let's see if I can get these monkeys now. Should I use the Kung Fu Master or another one? Maybe the Miracle Ninja would help. I don't know. Let's see. Which one do I use? Do I go? No, I'm going with the Wild West Kid! That would make sense, actually. The Shootnet would be able to reach those monkeys over there. And unlike with the Kung Fu Master, which doesn't really. Just be careful of where you're shooting. Yeah, aiming is a premium here, I'm afraid. So, there's that. Okay, maybe I did choose the wrong transformation. You'd think I could aim properly there, but never mind. So there's one monkey, and there's another one monkey. So yeah, all in all, you have to catch 20 monkeys, making it the most thus far in the game. Seriously, and as I say, this stage is absolutely huge. So let's go and have a look at the tops of those platforms, because they do reach a little hidey hole, as it were, in the mountains. If I can get Sayaka into the best position, that is! Seriously, I'm really messing up here, aren't I? Oh my god. Right, so, jump. Yeah, I think timing is the thing here. Then go down here, and you can see a monkey there. Not monkey, Teleborg even. Seriously, has drill hands and everything. Don't tell me he's drunk on spiral power. Oh well, let's go through here. Now, these logs you can break with the Kung Fu Master transformation. There's another monkey there, but Teleborg's going my way. Seriously. Well, anyway, let's get rid of the Teleborgs first, I think. And yes, we do face the last and probably most fearsome member of the Freaky Monkey 5, Red Monkey here. Unlike in the last game, he isn't dare I say, a wrestler in this one, obviously not. Unlike last time. He does, however, still use more flatulence than Kid Muscle from Ultimate Muscle. Or should that be Rantaru Kaniku Man from Ultimate Muscle? I don't know, because I'm an idiot. Well, anyway, now we get to the dojo, seemingly. We have two monkeys here as well. Seemingly, it makes it a bit easier to capture them, at least. Chucky Chow. Okay, that sounds more like Chuck E. Cheese to me. Seriously. Don't know if he has his own restaurant, even. Does Chucky Chow, but there we go. More things there. And yeah, well, because there is another Kung Fu switch there. Okay, Oli Ming. Okay, I don't think you're doing very well there, game. Fire Breather. Okay, that's a better pun. But Fire Breather is, actually does breathe fire. If I hadn't caught him with the Kung Fu Master, then yeah, that would have happened. Over here, we have another switch which will give us access to not Hong Kong. So I'm going to see what's in this. More morph stock. Okay, do I want to cancel then? Because there is another monkey that seemingly is, again, another Bruce Lee monkey. Right down to the yellow jumpsuit and everything up there, I believe. Top of that, I can't see them very well. Yep, there we go. There's the Bruce Lee monkey. I wonder if he is called Bruce Monkey. Because I think there was one called Bruce Monkey in this game. Or is it, no, Jackie Chimp. Even though it was quite obviously a Bruce Lee parody there. We have yet another monkey walking the tightrope. Reminding me, this is supposed to be parodying martial arts movies, not, I even say it. Well, never mind. Can't even speak, so I won't try. At least with having all this morph stock, I can actually switch to transformations relatively quickly, which is the idea of purchasing morph stock in Hades Game 3. There is the monkey wobbling on the tightrope, but I can't reach him with either the Miracle Ninja and all the things, so I'm going to leave that for now. Instead, we're going to take through the streets of not Hong Kong and seemingly go this way. Yeah, I think I can see a switch up there, but never mind. Okay, you can also see a pole we can climb up, and a monkey hanging off the edge here, so I'm gonna knock him down. Aim properly, which isn't great on top of a moving vehicle, I will say that. Let's get that monkey. This one is not in love with Sayaka. Seemingly the not Hong Kong monkeys don't do that anyway. Never mind. Maybe I'd better use another transformation. Okay. Miracle Ninja. Although I will need to get some more things. Oh no, it's not Miracle Ninja, it's Wild West Kid. Okay, are we getting Shanghai Noon here? Minus Chris Tucker. I don't know. Was it? No, Jackie Chan was in that one. Oh, I'm thinking of Rush Hour, aren't I? Well, Jackie Chan definitely was in Shanghai Noon, but never mind that. Let's move on. Indeed, cancel that. Meaning I've only got one transformation, so I better either stock up on more morph stock, which I probably will at some point, or just go up here and go to the top. Seriously. So into this office, where is a monkey here? Seemingly a bomb-throwing monkey. Quite a nerdy looking one as well. Well, you're in good company, mate. Get out of the way, mate. And then hit him. And you stop being a dick, man. Seriously. I do not want to waste my transformations on just one monkey. Sadly, there is no Pipotchi to save my ass, unlike with, there's Ape Escape 2. Yeah, that was one thing I did like about Ape Escape 2, was the inclusion of Pipotchi. Even though, I don't want to say Pipotchi kind of wasn't. Okay, I guess I did use it in Con. Is that a reference to, either, what Beijing it used to be called, Peking, or is that a reference to Dragon Ball, where, you know, the otherworld character Pycon was called Peacon in the Ocean dub. Seriously. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, that being said, let's go over here, and over here we can actually extend a sort of bridge to the other side of those flats over there, or apartments, if you're American or otherwise. And indeed, I will use our good friend, the Miracle Ninja, to get to the other side, to get this monkey who's waiting on top of a signpost. And that guy has the most English-sounding name ever in what is supposed to be a parody of martial arts movies. Anyway, Tommy Tooth. Okay, this is a dentist, I get it. While the stupid Teleborg are trying to get me. And I can't find out my shadow clones to save my life. Honja. Okay. What do you know? I'm down to a few more things there. I've got my health back up at least. Let's see. Teleborg there. Maybe I'll just think. Again, like with Ape Escape 2, your spin attack does mean that, although you can't form a shield, you can move around while spinning, which I do like. I don't know which one I'd take, really, with the Stun Club, to be honest. Being able to move around with the Stun Club, or just forming a shield against any enemies. I don't know there. Over here, we have no monkeys to film, because apparently I already caught them. Let's see what this wheel does, shall we say, and then get to the other side. Does this do another? Yes, it does. And a monkey that is in love with it, Fluffy Monkey. Yeah, I can see why a monkey with that name will be in love with Sayaka. This is one of the few times I've ever heard Maria Darling actually sing, and it's only like in the first cutscene. Yes, you can actually hear her sing. Dare I say it in the sound test that is available. You buy them in Market Street, but yeah, in game, if you don't listen to the music, which I sometimes do, not always. Although having said that, I got rid of my PS5 ages ago. This was quite an old recording, believe it or not. Yeah. Let's see. Have we cleared out not Hong Kong? I think we might have, because, yeah. Well, almost. There is actually a Chinese restaurant we can go to, in which case there'll be a few more monkeys there. I don't know if I went up. Yes, I did. I did go up there because that leads to the office and whatnot. Seriously. So yeah, we've been in there, but we can go to the other side of town and go to where the thing is, where the restaurant is, which is in just over there on the right of this roundabout. So indeed, I think I will go to the restaurant. There'll be a few monkeys in there. And indeed, 2 of them are having a fight. Okay, well, shall I capture one of you? Okay, you're supposed to be... Okay, I don't know if you're supposed to be a luchador or something, but shouldn't you be in, like, Natural Libre or something? I don't know. Yeah, because you seem out of place, mate. And you're what's up. Okay, I don't even get that reference. If it even is a reference. The monkey in the corner there, just eating his food. Yeah, just minding his own business. Although I did get pissed off there and started throwing bombs at me. Okay, a Pokemon. You're making a Pac-Man reference? Seriously? I mean, given that there isn't a Pac-Man collaboration in this game, more of a Metal Gear one, which is Konami, not Namco. I'm surprised they actually got away with that. I'm guessing because they replaced they only put a K there instead of a C. Otherwise, there might have been a bit of illegal hot water with Namco. Anyway, I don't need the cookie there. The other monkeys in this room, what can I call it, a room? I don't know. I've got restaurants, further up, shall we say. So indeed, I'll use the propeller to get to the top. And then, over here, we can actually raise the tables, like we lowered the chandeliers, actually, in the Wild West stage. And then get over there. And, whatever. I can't think of a thing. Okay. Oh, good. I like that, again, I use the same engine as Ape Escape 2, so I shouldn't be surprised there. Use the same engine as Ape Escape 2 does Ape Escape 3, so, yeah. But we want to reach this battering ram to get it moving. And what do you know, there's a monkey up here. Although I'm surrounded by a bunch of teleborgs. Seemingly, he was just having lunch with them, which was very nice. More on the teleborgs a bit later. But where am I going? There was a monkey in here. Seriously. Monkey! Monkey! Where is the monkey? I may well have to use the, because he may have fallen down here. Great. I think I fucked up. I probably did fuck up and whatnot. I'll probably keep the thing behind Sayaka just in case. Yeah, there's a monkey. And that's it! So let's get to Red Monkey, who probably, again, has the most over-the-top performance in the game.
Grasshopper! You have done very well!
Who are you?
Oh, you haven't heard! The most agile ape to hit the Hollywood scene! Red Monkey! With strength and speed, an unparalleled action star in every regard! I won't need special effects to teach you a tough lesson!
I guess you expect a little girl to be a pushover. Well, you're in for a surprise.
Anyway, yeah, Red Monkey. And again, there see Picard, I think it was, I've forgotten now. Never mind. Seriously. But anyway, basically with the Red Monkey, it's kind of similar to his last fight, only this time he does have a few new moves. Firstly, he farts at you, which he kind of did in the last game, and as well as being quite vulgar with his farts, he also, dare I say, can stop you from moving for a few seconds, so it makes you dizzy. And he's powered by his own flatulence, isn't he? And he has a new move there, your final resting place, followed by Spin of Doom. Yeah, I will have to hand it to, I don't remember now, I'm sorry. I should have remembered, but yeah. Never mind. Seriously, I'm an idiot here for forgetting his voice actor in the UK dub. Seriously. But yeah, he farts a lot more, does the thing. Yeah, even saying feel it. Seriously, as if he were Vinnie Jones or something. The only thing missing is, why does everyone stop getting shot? Or something. Voice in there. Just trying to borrow from Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Seriously. But yeah. Eventually he'll go down. And the interesting thing about Red Monkey here is that his fight is fought in 3 phases here. So this is just the first phase. What he'll do now is go to top out his own farts, seriously. Try going to the loo, mate, seriously. You've got bowel problems there, Red Monkey, not gonna lie. But anyway, in this room, seemingly, it's all dark! So you'll have to be careful when turning the lights back on. Because, although, like I said, one thing you can see is Red Monkey's flames when he does your final resting place. Seriously. So yeah, that is good. Ow, that hurt. And there we go. Yeah, we'll still have to keep the lights on because it can get very dark. As I say, you can actually see Red Monkey when he does do the final resting place in the Speed of Doom. Yeah. And seemingly, unlike in the last game, because we caught White Monkey at the side, he's not helping the... You can also see his farts, seriously. Perhaps see your dogs about that Red Monkey, seriously. But too late now. I suppose, if anything, the second phase can drag a bit because of the fact that we're having to keep the lights on in this area, and the fact there are blades around the side of the room. Although the third phase does change it up even further with the blades, seriously. And so with Red Monkey being humiliated, he goes on to the third part of the fight, as we'll see. Although, oh no, he does fart. Never mind. Maybe we'll get one cookie. Seriously, this fight is actually quite lenient, actually, on your health, seriously. I'm guessing for first-time players. But here we're surrounded by blades here, and so it'd be very hard to hit Red Monkey without going into the blades, as I say. Though there is one thing you can do, and that is when he does your final resting place in the Speed of Doom, which is turn into the Kung Fu Master here and put in a few extra hits on Red Monkey here. So yeah, we'll feel it. And I went right into your final resting place in the Speed of Doom, never mind. Seriously, I'm doing me throat in here. I'm doing me throat in, which is not great. Shall I transform again? Not just yet. Whoa! I forgot about that. He will, if you get too close to him while he's farting, he'll let out a mega fart, and yeah. To be honest, normally I hate fart jokes, but this one actually works here. Okay, I'm going to fluster him a bit, and then eventually he'll get thrown from the building. And then what we have to do is capture him, of course. And seemingly Sayaka just lands right beside him. Okay, that makes for a good boss fight, seriously. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one.
Just wonderful.
The Freaky Monkey 5 are finished. This isn't going well, Tamuki.
Perhaps it's time we took it to the next level.
I trust that it's now ready.
But of course, dear Spectre, what else would make me so smug?